Let's be careful.
Warning, energy levels low. Go. Insufficient. Accelerate. Neutralized. Assault. Warning, destroyed.
Prepare yourselves for battle.
Insufficient output. Neutralized. Accept destroy.
From here, the closest village to the south is Larset. Let us begin our investigation there.
We must ensure we are prepared. Prepare yourself! Get for messing with us! The enemy is before us!
Neutralized. Insufficient output. Acceleration. Warning. Energy levels low. Assault. Insufficient. Destroyed. Threat neutralized. Warning. Energy levels threat neutralized.
So exquisite. Get ready to
Destroyed. Insufficient output. Warn threat neutralized.
Those scum are quick on their feet. Wouldn't you know it? They stole from me and made off like a bat out of hell. Probably the same ones who live over in the ruins. Well, are you gonna stand there or are you gonna help? Go get my bag and bring it back to me. I'll give you something useful as a reward if you do. Use those young knees of yours and scoot.
So exquisite.
Threat or interference.
We must ensure
Warn destroyed. Threat neutralized. Perimeter secured. Destroyed.
Prepare yourself!
neutralized.
Like this?
You three come from the forest north of here? Then you must have seen that comet. So, stumble on anything out of the ordinary? Anything that might start a fire in the groves?
Everything was perfectly normal, I assure you. May I ask, did you happen to notice from which direction the comet fell?
Looked to me as if it came from the east, toward Delric in that area.
I see. Thank you very much.
Best to expand our search to Delric then. Let's be off.
You want to face off?
Let the battle of wits begin. Thus I triumph. It seems I am the victor.
That was actually my first match ever. I had a blast.
Exquisite.
Princess Leticia, when you visited the doctor, I never would have thought you were the same girl I saw at my father's funeral years ago.
I am truly sorry I failed to recognize you, Nina.
Oh, someone like you need not have to apologize at all.
No, it was remiss of me to forget you.
I guess I did hold hope that you'd remember me. Just a little bit.
I am so terribly sorry.
Oh, you're taking me too seriously. I was just joking. Please, lift your head up. You know, what I was actually thinking then was, since our dads knew each other and all, that perhaps I would become friends with this girl someday.
Oh, Nina.
If it's okay with you, I mean, if it's really okay.
Would you honor me with your friendship, if it is not too late?
Hey! Well, you know, I was just about to ask you that. I'm so stoked! You got it! Starting today, we are the best of pals!
Yes, pals it is. Pardon us.
give you something useful as a reward if you do. Use those young knees of yours and scoot. I'll give you something.
How exquisite.
I don't like the look of them.
Destroy.
The enemy is before us.
Threat neutralized. Acceleration. Threats detected.
Get ready to fight, everyone.
Destroy. Warning. Energy levels low. Go.
Here I am.
Threat neutralized. Assault insufficient output.
No more than you deserve.
Destroy. Warning. Energy levels low.
Enemy.
No more than you deserve.
Threat neutralized. Destroy.
What you get for messing with us?
Exquisite.
Darn. Positional tactics ineffective. Threat eliminated.
How exquisite.
Neutralized.
Not with my promise left unfulfilled.
The enemy is before us.
Insufficient output. Destroy. One threat neutralized. Insufficient output. Warning. Destroy. Initiate emergency insufficient neutralized. Warning. Energy levels low. Destroyed. Insufficient neutralized. Go. Destroyed.
You cannot escape.
We have come.
Neutralized. Warning. Energy levels low. Destroyed.
Get for messing with us.
How exquisite.
Neutralized. Insufficient attachment.
Prepare yourself!
Destroyed.
Duma, with me!
You have good eyes.
Warning. Threat neutralized. Go. Assault.
How exquisite.
Stay down.
We must ensure we are prepared. Prepare yourself for battle.
Neutralized. Destroyed. No threats detected.
Get ready to fight, everyone. Let me want to talk it out.
Acceleration. Destroyed.
That's the one! I knew you Muppets would pull through. Here's your reward. My secret recipe. It's a real treat.
Glad to be of assistance.
Back when I was in my prime, I would have taken those ruffians down like that. I'm retired now and not quite as fit as I once was. If it weren't for this rusty hip of mine, I could still take on a dragon if I wanted to. Back when I'm retired.
So exquisite.
In a town so large as this, perhaps it would be prudent to narrow our search.
Let's start with Dr. Eason then. I'm betting he'll put us on the right track.
Good idea. I still have to thank him for his help with Maester Felgreed.
Well, hello. I hope
These lodgings were superb.
Threat detected ahead.
Victory will be yours. They were fools to try.
Warning. Enemy destroyed.
Duma, with me!
Neutralized. Destroyed. Assault.
Ah, you defeated them all. Thank you. Now I can safely head for Larset Village. Who could have predicted it was the smell of my food that attracted the insects? I suppose you should expect the unexpected.
Glad to be of assistance.
I'm going onward to Larset Village now. But I'm starting to feel like this journey wasn't the best idea. Can I help you?
The clinic is up the hill from here, on the opposite side. Do you know the way?
Of course. Let us hope Maester Marcus is in.
I don't really mind how busted up it is, as long as you can bring it to me. I don't really mind how busted up it is.
Pardon us.
Lady Leticia, back so soon. Have you met with Midas?
Yes, and he was good enough to tend to Albert's arm. Although, he would not even so much as entertain our other request.
Branches oft bend to a persistent wind. So, how can I help the three of you today?
Got a question for you. Did you hear anything about a strange shooting star recently?
Oh, to be sure. It was quite the sight. Never seen anything like it. It was all anyone could talk about. Little wonder, the way it scored the skies over Rythel.
Oh, great. So the whole western portion of the kingdom saw it?
Which would mean that the people of Rythel had a clear view. We should check in.
A shooting star.
Pardon us.
What is it? Wait, fine by me. Rythel is northeast of the Delvier region. Let's see if the ships are running yet while we're there. I'm so glad Dr. Eason seems to be doing well.
I believe he was overjoyed to see you as well, was he not?
If he was, then maybe he'll fix his bad habit of leaving me behind and running off to dangerous...
Your Highness, our next destination, the seaport of Rifle, lies to the northeast.
Oh, don't tell me you three are here for a bet at the infirmary, too.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you're not. Sorry. Got a lot of people here looking for treatment, but the sick beds are just about full up.
Treatment for what?
Beats me. Things are weird, I tell ya. First, there's word that the rock's going around again, then that comet. Nothing but ill omens. Easy to see why everyone's on edge.
I suppose our best bet is to start with Dr. Vanel. He may know more than most.
Ooh.
The main thing you must do to improve is play against a variety of...
Has he ever thought about what's going to happen when they bring more of their feathered friends along?
Thank you kindly. We've got...
Glad to be of assistance.
Hey, I appreciate your...
Well, that was indeed fruitful. Well, that was indeed fruitful.
Target sighted.
How exquisite.
Oh, thank the stars.
Whoa, Doc!
You wouldn't believe the number of sick I've been treating. Please, I need your help.
It is quite all right, Nina. The two of us will be fine. Stay and assist Dr. Vanel. We shall return for you later.
Thanks so much, you two. I owe you one.
I'd rather not distract the doctor now. He seems a touch frazzled.
Then mayhaps the townspeople will have something for us.
Nina will have her hands full with assisting at the hospital. Without proper leads, I am not certain where best to begin.
Let us question those individuals there.
Excuse me. Pardon us. How exquisite.
telling you, I saw it with my own eyes. Yeah, some nasty goblin man came crawling out of that comet. He's what's been spreading this illness, I tell you.
A goblin from a comet?
I find that quite a hard story to swallow.
I was out on the wharf when that thing came down. And then, where there was nothing, poof, this weird-looking fellow popped up. I ain't never seen anyone like him.
Care to describe him?
A horn! He had a horn! And his skin is like twilight, all purpley. Now you try telling me that thing ain't the cause of this plague.
A man with a horn came out of the comet.
All right, that's quite enough out of you. Sorry, been out of work so long, not much to do save drink. No, it is quite all right. Channel's meant to open back up any day now, get us back to sailing. Although these crazy rumors about falling stars and plagues could put an end to those hopes. But really, don't take any of these weird blatherings to heart. Perhaps we should return to the infirmary.
Ahoy there, landlubber! Can your skills...
Let the battle of wits begin! Thus I triumph. It seems I am the victor.
Guess it takes more than just hot.
Are things looking better here?
A bit. Not that I was able to do much. Anyway, learn anything useful?
Only that there is indeed a great deal of talk. At this juncture, I believe it is safe to say that the whole western half of the kingdom is aware of the comet.
And considering the interest around it, more people may yet try to investigate the crash site. We must move Elena from the shrine as soon as possible. I fear we do not have long.
That settles it. Back to her pod we go. To get to the Galka Shrine, we had to cross the Larkus region into the Delvir region again.
A significant journey indeed. We should make certain we are properly prepared.
Wasn't man supposed to ply his trade?
Please play a solo with me.
The main thing you must do.
Begging your pardon, but where are you off to?
Delric, and you, sir? Are you a wayfarer?
Oh, something like that. Heard about an odd shooting star in these parts and came to see for myself. You lot seem to have a marked interest in it as well, by the sounds of it.
What?
Couldn't help but notice that orb of yours. Quite a rare specimen. Piqued my curiosity, you see. Enough of this beating around the bush, then. Are you here to retrieve us? Are you here to take us back?
Forgive me, but I do not take your meaning.
I see. Just my luck. And yours is not any better, it seems.
Warning. Warning. Hostile intent detected.
That skin, that horn, the rumors were true.
Really hate to do this, but one has to do what one has to do.
We've activated emergency protocols. Insufficient destroyed. External temperature rising. Assault warning. Energy levels low. Danger. Insufficient output. Chance of survival dropping. Warning. Energy levels low.
Didn't know it was capable of that.
And we have only just begun.
Acceleration. Insufficient output.
Aren't you a tricky bunch?
That is a compliment.
Assault. Warning. Energy levels low. Go. Insufficient output.
I give you this last chance to flee.
Flee? Don't be ridiculous. I want to see more of your tricks.
Prepare
Energy levels low. Insufficient output.
To know the reason why you're here. Mind filling me in?
Warning. Energy levels low. Insufficient output. Warning. Energy levels low.
Bleed!
Insufficient output. Warning. Points low.
Take a short rest. Here I thought you would just roll over and die. It seems we'll have to pick this up another time.
Attempt to flee, and you will find out just how fast and painful my chakram are.
Easy there. We'll most likely see each other again soon. But until then, I'll leave the falling star to you.
Hold there! Ugh! Blast it! Of all the times! Ugh!
Albert! We must return to the others with all haste. They need to know of this.
Ready to fight it!
There's nothing to fear.
Than you deserve! No quarter! Nothing shall see us deterred.
We've the upper hand now.
Threat detected ahead.
If we all work together, more than you deserve.
Insufficient output. Warning.
We must press on!
Ray, we have returned with ill tidings.
Huh? Are you okay? You look terrible.
Blame the weirdo who tried to bust in and destroy Elena before her repairs were done. What? Was some giant purple-skinned asshole. Who the hell are the people on this rock with horns growing out of their heads?
You guys ran into one too.
I would hardly call our foe a giant, but he most certainly had the skin and horn you describe.
Think our days of taking it slow and steady are behind us.
Perhaps, but for now, you should sleep. You may not have another chance for a while. And you look ready to keel over. We shall stand watch for you. We are more than capable. Please, rest while you can.
Yeah, that might be a good idea, actually. All right. You guys mind waking Midas up before
Good night, Ray.
Ray? Ray? It's time to get up. You're awake, finally.
Morning to you too. How you feeling?
Self-repairs are ongoing, but I'm at least able to operate at 70% capacity. I can move just fine now.
Ah, I slept through your first steps. Some captain I am.
Midas was there for me, in your stead.
Oh yeah? Thanks, man.
Nonsense. Any doctor or inventor would do the same.
Now that I've recovered, I can assist you. So, Captain, status report.
Chloe's down here. Likely on the other side of the kingdom. We're gonna find her. Leticia and the others have promised to help us out, thankfully. Thing is, I kinda had to promise them something in return. That I'd help cajole Midas into returning with them to the capital.
Your efforts on that front will be in vain.
Midas. Should my system see a marked drop in performance, for some reason or another, it would be helpful to have someone familiar with my schematics besides Ray nearby. That way, any problems that arise could be quickly dealt with.
And if I say no?
Then we would bid you farewell, and that would be that. Were I to require help on my journey, I would seek out a local semiomancer or engineer.
Enough, I'm coming. I've Albert's arm to consider after all.
You will?
But I'm only accompanying you lot for purely semiomantic reasons. I reserve the right to leave whensoever I wish.
Appreciate it.
Now, as for Chloe, any idea on how to begin our search?
We have heard from reliable sources that Rythel's ports are meant to reopen in due course. And the quickest way to the easterly lands is by ship through the channel.
Sounds like a plan. Come on, we got a boat with our name on it.
Ahoy! Remember me, Welch, the beautiful merchant magnate with genius-level smarts? I need something like yesterday. I'll give you the deets in person, so come to my house in Belric ASAP. Do you copy? ASAP, okay?
Is the town of Rythel far from our current location?
Yes, to an extent. Rythel is located in Delvier, beyond the region of Larkus.
And that's after we get through the Adali region and the Larkus Weald.
The enemy is before us! The enemy falters!
Threat detected ahead.
To the Adali
West. Threat neutralized.
Prepare yourself! You'll not be the last!
Destroyed.
Unfortunately, I can't handle them. I just can't. Could you perhaps do something about them for me? I heard the stories, but seeing them in the flesh, I simply cannot abide them. Please help me.
Threat neutralized. This warning neutralized.
We're the greatest!
Insufficient output. Warning. Energy levels low. Destroyed. Threat neutralized.
please accept my deepest thanks for rescuing me once again. Now I can finally move on to the village of Ada.
Glad to be of assistance.
I should make haste before those awful amphibians crop up again. I've always had a fear of frogs, ever since I was just a little boy.
May I ask what you typically do in your work, Ray?
Those darn shooting stars.
Let's see, how do I explain this? Your kingdom has jobs that involve moving stuff around, right?
Indeed. Many which involve transportation by animal, boat, or otherwise.
Well, that's what I do. Essentially, my job is to take someone's cargo from one place and deliver it to someone else who needs it. Only we don't just deal from city to city or country to country. We deliver from planet to planet.
Planet to planet? I cannot say I quite understand. Nonetheless, I am sure you are doing a wealth of good.
I wouldn't say it's all that great, but, thanks. No job is too big, no fee is too big. Anything from a single letter to a house as big as this village, we make it happen.
A house? Forgive my shock. I cannot fathom carrying such an enormous burden. Yet, true as you say, no job is too big.
Yep. So if there's anything you need me to deliver, just say the word, all right? No matter what it is, I'll get it there safe and sound.
I see. If the need arises, I know whom I shall call.
What do you think about when you use Duma to fly around?
In all honesty, I focus ever so much on the flying that I do not have the capacity to think of aught else.
Makes sense. I mean, even I haven't flown around like that before.
Also, I find myself oft terrified. What if I fall? I cannot rid my mind of the anxiety. Oh, on this topic, the world you come from is even higher than the sky, yes? Have you ever felt frightened in such a high place?
Huh, never thought about it like that. I guess you're not wrong. But the sensation of falling is different when you're on the surface here. I can't really say the same about flying with Duma. As they say, you get used to it.
Fascinating. I wonder if one day I shall become accustomed to sky travel.
That's all fine and dandy, but just don't get careless before then.
I see. One must consider so many aspects in regard to flight.
I'll tell you what they ought to do.
I dare to fathom those purple holes.
Whoever they were.
Can you believe a lady?
How exquisite.
I should make... I've always...
Glad to be of assistance. Well, that was indeed fruitful.
All that is left...
Love this weather.
Midas's technique is astonishing.
Pardon us.
You sure took your sweet time. Did not I say ASAP?
I did try to arrive as quickly as possible.
Save your apologies, we're short on time anyway, thanks to you. I need you to get me this. Now that I've made my request, show me some real urgency. Someone is late. Very late. Oh no! What if they gave up halfway through? Ooh, if they did, they're gonna get a handy stick to the face. Oh.
Please do not worry. I have brought it.
How long were you there? Me? What? Worry? I knew from the start you'd deliver. Never lost my faith in you one bit. Excellent! You've gotten everything I needed. Now I can complete that work in progress. You want to know what I'm making? Well, that is a secret exclusive to me, myself, and I. As thanks, I will now give you a lesson in the crafting secrets of the Vineyard family. Well, aren't you impressed? Remember though, it's a secret to everybody. Okey-doke! I'll give you a buzz again when I need something new. Be ready to move at a moment's notice.
Glad to be of assistance.
Your Highness, I would like to ask your opinion.
Certainly. What can I do?
Thank you graciously. In truth, I have been unsure of which muscles on my body I ought to train.
Muscles? Your physique?
Precisely. Please decide which muscles I should prioritize to train. My upper body or my lower body. My time is limited. Since you are here beside me, do you see any muscles that you feel are lacking?
Well, I am no expert on the topic by any means, but let us see. Mayhap you should prioritize strengthening your upper body.
I see. My upper body, you say?
The upper body is what carries weaponry, after all. Hence, I believe focusing on your arm and shoulder muscles may be best.
Very true. That is important. Now that my arm has been returned to working order, I shall commence my training today.
Please do not overburden yourself.
Whoever they were.
Are you alright?
Can you believe Elena?
It's nothing. Just an old rule picking up.
Oh, silly.
that is left now is to make our way from Rifle to the Royal City.
It's before us!
Energy levels low.
Become stronger.
Threat neutralized. Insufficient output.
Live to fight another day.
How exquisite.
Threat to destroy. Threat neutralized. Warning threat eliminated. Destroyed. Insufficient output.
Now what have we here?
Assault. Warning destroyed.
My promise left unfulfilled.
By the way, didn't you guys get attacked by some weirdo the last time you passed through here?
We did.
He had something to do with the people who dumped me and closed pots.
Still too early to tell. Notice, can you be certain that no race of people resembling that man exists on this planet?
No, not 100%. They could very well be natives of some part of Nilbeth.
Nilbeth?
The continent that lies to the south of Asarius. Various and sundry races inhabit that realm, so it is not out of the question that one of them remains undiscovered.
Now that you mention it, since Elena's pod flew over Nilbeth on the way in, maybe someone there saw it and decided to follow her to this continent.
To that point, Nilbeth possesses technology in semiomancy that neither Osarius nor the Vale Empire do. Perhaps a few overweening semiomancers wish to leverage their position.
Let's hope it's nothing more.
Insufficient output. Threat neutral. Warning. Energy left destroyed.
Cut that with
Still fight!
This power is not insignificant.
How exquisite.
Target sighted. Energy level 3. Positional tactics ineffective.
Prepare yourself!
Toxicity detected. Insufficient output.
Here I am!
Destroyed.
How exquisite.
The enemy is before us.
I got this.
Assault. Ward blast neutralized. Destroyed.
I think we're in luck. You know what they say. When ships come to dock, birds arrive by the flock. This must mean the ferries are up and running again. Like, just look at all those birds.
I doubt a mere fleet of ships brought this many birds here.
Oh, filthy pests!
Maester, are you alright?
I'm fine. I knew nothing good would come from fraternizing with you royals.
I think it's the other way around. It's karma for you being such a sourpuss.
What was that?
Ew, gross! Get away from me! What's up, Elena? Is something wrong?
No.
Ugh, the stench.
Am I crazy, or has the number of people on the streets taken a huge dive?
It certainly has. There seem to be even fewer people than when we were last here. But why?
Sorry to spring this on you all, but can we hit up Dr. Vanel's for a second? I've got a really bad feeling about this.
The main thing you must do to improve is play against those.
Thank you kindly.
Well, that was indeed fruitful.
Dr. Vanel, what's going on with the village?
There you are, Nina. I'd love to know the same. It's been this way since the first ferry arrived from the east.
Everyone, do not be alarmed, but I believe we should vacate the area as soon as possible.
Why?
This village might be experiencing an outbreak. If any of you, especially Ray, got infected, it could be fatal.
Wait, but can't we?
Doctor, isn't there something you can do about this? Some medicine or semiomancy you can use?
We have simples to reduce fever and cough, but those merely treat the symptoms. They are not a cure for the malady.
Let me get this straight. Ships brought this disease with them, right? Meaning it originated somewhere in the east. Thus, worst case scenario, the whole eastern half of the kingdom could become infected too. Therefore, if we just leave this disease to spread...
It would still pose an immense risk to you and Chloe at the very least. Understood. Just to be safe, however, everyone besides Nina should move as far away from this infirmary as possible. I also strongly encourage the use of face masks. Cloth will suffice if none are available.
Gotcha. Dr. Vernell, Elena will provide help. Just fill her in on the details.
Pardon me, are you a doctor?
No, but I have the skills and knowledge comparable to one. Also, it's impossible for me to become infected. I can safely examine the most ill of patients. This is Ground Zero, Ray. Take the others far away from here.
Let's just hole up here for the day. I don't want to incur Elena's wrath.
I'm curious as to what form that would take. I'm sure it would make for quite the spectacle.
You're a braver man than I.
At any rate, I must go. Some of us have to wash feculence from their raiment.
All right, then. In the meantime, we should sit tight until we hear word from Nina and Elena.
Can such flimsy cloth truly prevent us from contracting the illness?
Not really, but it's still better than nothing. Plus, you're not just wearing one for your own health. If you ever get sick, it'll keep you from infecting other people, to some extent.
I don't understand. How does the act of covering one's mouth and nose prevent the spread of disease?
Oh, right. You're not really up on bacteria and viruses, are you? Would really like to ask Midas just how much people here know about that kind of thing, but where is he? Still getting his beauty sleep?